Welcome back to Lucid Trading. Good morning, good afternoon to everybody out there. Welcome back indeed. Today will be an interesting day. Once again, it's the last trading day of this week on this beautiful Friday. Let me turn off the power hour mode. There we go. Morning to everybody out there. Welcome back. Make sure you hit the like button if you just joined. I would appreciate that a lot. I will briefly see if I can fix the saturation. There we go. Hold up. That should be quite a bit better. All right. Yeah, so we're looking at the index, the Chinese stock market index. And as you can see, it is down. It is down 3.4% today. Chinese stocks have been going down for a while now. It's been absolutely wild. I mean, look at this. Just look at this, right? So this is a downturn of approximately from the top to the bottom. We're talking about 27.5% to the downside. However, if we take a look at the past, this is definitely not the biggest downturn that we have seen. In fact, there have been several larger downturns just in the past 6 years for the Chinese stock market. And let me just do that. There we go. Looking at the past downturns that we had, look at this. That was a downturn of approximately 30%. And we had another one right here. 2015, 43%. So it seems like these massive downturns are a thing that happen very, very often, right? So the Chinese stock market is a lot more volatile than the U.S. stock market. Of course, it could continue more to the downside, but I do think that we're going to be seeing some support coming in the near-term future. We could see another leg down potentially. That is still possible. But yeah, keep in mind, we're close to the 200-day moving average. And that usually kind of translates to heavy support to the upside. So we'll see if it's going to actually hold on there. And what do I mean by that, right? So look at that. In the past, that 200-day moving average has acted as support. At least it was, it was like slightly below that 200-day moving average. So yeah, I am buying the dip. I am buying the dip in some Chinese stocks right now. That does not translate to, oh, I'm buying loads of Chinese stocks. No. I am buying small amounts of Chinese stocks over time, accumulating my positions in some names like DIDI, like Alibaba, right? Tencent. I am starting to move more into those kind of stocks right now. Of course, keep in mind, stocks could go lower here. I mean, there are still regulations going on right now. The Chinese government still cracking down on a lot of companies in China right now. So we'll have to see what happens. But yeah, once again, welcome back to Lucid Trading. If you just joined, smash that like button. That would be very, very much appreciated. We're going to have a giveaway at the end of this live stream. The way you can participate into this giveaway is by smashing the like, subscribing right now, and obviously joining the Discord community, because that is where we're going to have the giveaway at the end of this live stream. The reason we're going to be having a giveaway is because I am going to be 24 tomorrow. It's going to be my birthday tomorrow on the Saturday, and we're going to celebrate that today because, well, obviously tomorrow the stock market is going to be closed. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's welcome everybody back to the stream. Welcome back to Phil, Clean, Susan, Panagitis, J-Max, Greg, James, Peru, Jean, Alex, Gideon, O.M. Bassnett, Tanisha, Blake, Chris, Govindarajan, Steve, Paul, Amistic, Alan, and everybody else that just joined. Make sure you hit the like if I named you. And welcome back on this last trading day on this beautiful Friday. Will you shave your beard for your birthday? No, I will not do that. I probably will not do that, no. I see that the brightness is pretty much going through the roof right now. Let me just quickly fix that. All right, that should look a lot better. Here we go. All right. All right, let's take a look what's happening with the 10-year. The 10-year is falling again. So look at that. The 10-year is still weakening. Remember what CNBC was saying? All the big news media outlets saying that the 10-year was going to skyrocket to 2% and that we would see the growth stocks go to 0 and everything. That did not happen, right? So the economists were wrong. CNBC was wrong. The media outlets were wrong. And guess what? The 10-year is falling. That will definitely be beneficial for the growth stocks out there. Although, speaking of growth stocks, look at the Russell right now just plummeting at the moment. Looks like the Russell is just going to keep on going down at this point. Although we are looking at the Russell, you know, hitting that 200-day moving average. But yeah, keep in mind, it looks really weak at the moment. Very, very weak right now. Will it bounce back up? Are we finally going to see another high to the upside? Or is this just the start of a major downturn here for the Russell? I'm actually going to be I'm going to make a poll right now. I'm going to ask people about this specific phenomenon. Let me see. Here we go. Will the Russell keep going down the coming months? See what people think. Gara, DIDI is mooning. It's not mooning. It's only up slightly, right? I don't think it's mooning at this point. It's up 1.4%. That is nothing. That is absolutely nothing. In comparison to the downturn that we had with DIDI, I mean, it should be going up 10, 20, 30%. That is what you would expect after a downturn like what we've seen recently. Although, keep in mind, DIDI actually did receive some good news. Apparently, the operations of DIDI are unaffected by the fact that the Chinese government is cracking down on it. They're actually still growing. However, they can't get new users because their app is not on the App Store. It was removed. But then again, I mean, they had a monopoly, right? So when you have a monopoly, I mean, are you gonna add new users? I mean, they already have all the users, right? They got like 90% of the market in their pocket. Roughly 500 million customers. So all they have to do to grow is just to increase the price of their products or increase the price of their rides or their commissions. So yeah. Hold up. There we go. Yeah, so I'm definitely very bullish on DIDI, which is currently sitting at a price of $7, $7.2. Sitting at an all-time low. We have C3.ai, which is also sitting at an all-time low, which I like. I like it when a stock is sitting at an all-time low. That gives me the best buying opportunity pretty much ever because it's at an all-time low. Any kind of positive news will make the stock revert back to the upside. So, yeah, just waiting patiently for that run up to the upside. I mean, it's equally possible that the whole stock market is going to crash and everything is going to get burned and everything is going to go down 60, 70%. Sure, I mean, there's a possibility of that happening, but we're not seeing any signals of that happening right now. Yeah, Nano Dimension is still struggling. We have earnings. Earnings was recently, right? I think earnings. Yeah, earnings were pretty good. Pretty good earnings. Fluorescent green beard, so when the lights go down, it glows. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. We covered Tesla AI Day, by the way. If you haven't watched AI Day yet, and you're a Tesla holder, the live stream for that, we uploaded it on the YouTube. You can find it there. It's on the channel. And yeah, it's basically they announced that they're gonna go into robotics in terms of, like, you know, humanoids, actual humanoid robots, that are going to be performing tasks. So that's Tesla's future. That's coming up, right? Very, very exciting. I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla stock starts going up in anticipation. Well, the major reason that Tesla would be going up right now is because it's not priced in. Nobody thought that Tesla was going to go into actual humanoid robotics, right? That's a bit of a stretch. Most people thought that what could maybe happen next is like electric boats or electric planes, but now suddenly they're going into robotics, like actual humanoid robotics. That is just crazy. So yeah, that's going to be priced into the stock very soon, which Tesla stock is right here. It's going up 1.5% right now. Yeah, it looks very, very bullish. Very bullish. AKA, we could get back above 700 the coming days, which was my target initially, but then the whole market came down. Isn't that bullish for C3? Not necessarily, I mean. DIDI has 90% of the market in China with zero profits. It has nowhere but down to go. Stock price is a different matter. It's a lottery. I disagree. I really disagree. They have lots of cash. They have lots of growth. They have, they are profitable recently. Recent quarter was profitable as well. In fact, I would argue that they're going to start expanding, right, in other countries in Asia, and then gradually, potentially down the road, maybe in Europe. So I completely disagree with that. Having a monopoly is not a bad thing for a company. It's actually a very good thing. It can be a bad thing for the consumer, but for a company to have a monopoly, that is incredible, right? They pretty much dictate price. Although one could argue that the Chinese government is now cracking down on that part of the business, being able to dictate the price. So, no, I disagree with that. DIDI is an absolute steal. When the regulations, when the crackdown, when everything is said and done, the stock price is going to come back up. There's no way around that. When the fundamentals are good, the fundamentals are good. You cannot convince me otherwise, unless the Chinese government just straight up goes full-on communist, but that hasn't quite happened yet. DIDI just recently, with their IPO, they got 4.4 billion in capital. 4.4 billion. Now, what can they do with 4.4 billion, right? Are they just going to keep it in the bank, or are they going to innovate? Are they going to focus on marketing, focus on getting their products out there? Out there, you know, beyond China. And that is going to be, I think that's going to be the growth trajectory for DIDI. It will be difficult, and it will take some time, but it's going to happen. All right, we have 30 minutes left until the market opens up. And, yeah, like I said, giveaway at the end of this live stream. You can enter by hitting that like button and also by subscribing and joining the Discord community. The Discord link is in the description. And I'm also going to post it in the live chat because we're going to hold this giveaway on the Discord at the end of this live stream. That is the Discord link. All right. CCP will make DIDI non-profit. They're not going to do that. They can't. If they do that, they ruin their own economy substantially. I don't think they're going to do that. But I understand the fear. I really do understand the fear. It's like, oh my god, they made the educational companies, the education stocks, those became non-profits. And, well, guess what happened? They went down 90%. I still think we're going to see a rebound. The Russell's starting to bounce back up. MACD crossing. Let's see. 4-hour also starting to move. Daily chart. Not convincing yet. Not convincing yet. It's a birthday giveaway. Yeah. Could be a potential double bottom, right? And then bounce all the way to the 2,200s. We'll see. I still have 25% of my portfolio in cash right now. So I have plenty of money to be buying the dip if we see a prolonged downturn. Oh yeah, by the way, Lucid Motors announcing that they're going to be selling shares. Lucid Motors, I warned about this. Remember, back when we had the merger, we read the documents, and it said that they were going to be announcing, they were going to be pushing through 15 billion authorized shares. At the time, I warned people. I said, I'm going to get out of this stock because guess what? They are announcing 15 billion shares. They're going to dilute the stock down the road. They're starting to dilute it right now. Guess what's going to happen? They don't have any revenue. They don't have any cars getting out there yet. Sitting at a 36.5 billion market cap, and they're starting to dilute the stock already. It could get really bloody. I'm telling you. Like if this is going to be happening here, with them issuing stocks, they could keep on doing this for years. For years on end. What a shocker. It's not a shocker, right? We knew this. This was in the documentation. We're going to get 15 billion in authorized shares. Well, guess what? What are they going to do with 15 billion in authorized shares? Just let it lay there? Of course not. They're going to be issuing more shares. And yeah, I got out. I got out at 25, 26, 27. It's now sitting at 21.7. And look, if it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for the fact that they were going to be diluting the shares, I would have held on. I would have probably held on until 30. That did not happen. I've been warning about this. I said it's probably going to stay in the lower 20s because it has no catalysts. And now on top of that, on top of the fact that they have a lack of positive catalysts to the upside, they're now also offering new shares. I mean, what can I say? It's a great company, but still, I mean, this is very bad short term for the stock. Long term, it's a good play. Obviously, stocks are sitting very high. They're offering new shares at high prices. They're going to be benefiting from this. They're going to have tons of liquidity, and it's going to benefit the company. But the stock is just going to get demolished. I mean, no way around that. Like, yeah. What's happening here? Tesla is sitting at 683, up 1.5%. See if we can confirm that. Yeah. DIDI is going up 3.2% right now in the pre-market. DIDI is starting to move. Let's see what's happening to Alibaba. If DIDI is moving, maybe we could also see... Yeah, Alibaba going up 1.7% in the pre-market right now as we speak. Yeah, so this could be the beginning of a massive rebound for the Chinese stocks. They're very oversold. Like, we're talking the index is oversold, the overall stock market is oversold in China. Individual stocks have been cracked down on by the Chinese government. Yet the earnings potential of these companies seems to be pretty stable. And we're talking like a 50% downturn on Alibaba. I mean, this is just not fair. I honestly think it's just not fair for these companies. Because they're doing pretty well. Alibaba's been doing very well. DIDI has been doing very well recently. And, of course, you know, the stock market can remain irrational for a longer time period. But I think we're going to see significant rebounds. It will take some time. Like with everything, you know, the stock market does not rebound overnight. That is not the case. We had a poll running in the background. The question was, will the Russell keep going down the coming months? 46% of people said yes. That's a lot of people that think the Russell's going to keep on going down. And keep in mind, the Russell is already down quite a bit, right? So we're talking about the Russell being down approximately 10.2%. It's already down 10.2% right now. So people think it's going to keep on going down, which basically means that the Russell is crashing down, right? That's a lot of bearish people. Let's end that poll. There we go. Let's see. Tesla 684. What's happening to Xpeng? Yeah, Xpeng is also offering new shares. It's a tiny amount though, so it doesn't really matter. Elite Auto going up. Neo up 1%. Yeah, Lucid Motors should be falling down. I would not be surprised if it were to just keep on falling down here. It's slightly up, right? So, yeah, it did go down yesterday. September is a bearish month. Generally speaking, it is a rather bearish month. Yeah. Let's see, trend line. Maybe retest the, what is it? Retest I think it's going to retest $8, probably. If it rejects, then nothing is going to happen. But if it pushes above, that's a different story. If it pushes above this bearish trend, let's color that red, then I think there's a good probability of DIDI actually getting back to the $10, which is a big resistance now at this point, right? Very, very big resistance. So, yeah. It's still oversold on the 4 hours, and if we take a look at the daily chart, obviously oversold on the daily chart. Very, very oversold. What is your exit price on DIDI? $20. I will not get out of DIDI until it hits $20. I will refuse to get out of this stock until it hits 20. I might take some profits along the way, but I will not be fully out of this company before it hits 20. Palantir is moving. Really? Is it moving? Oh, it's actually moving, yeah. 0.6%. Hey, I mean, so far, look, guys, don't get me wrong, but so far, what has been a prevalent pattern for the market goes up in the pre-market, and then it goes up right after market open, and it sells off. It absolutely sells off. This has been happening very frequently. Just be cautious. C3.ai has earnings in, I think it's like 10 days now, like 11 days. I mean, I don't care about the pre-market. What I care about is where are stocks standing 3 hours after market open. That's what I care about right now. I don't care that a stock opens up 5% to the upside and then proceeds to go down right after market open. I mean, that's just, what can I say about that? Dismal. Gara, what do you think about the Tesla robot? I think the Tesla robot is, it's amazing. I think it's an amazing idea. I think if they actually go through with this, I mean, it's going to attract so many minds, like so many brilliant minds to the company, because a lot of people want to be working on humanoid AI robots, right? So it's really cool. It's going to be very useful if they actually pull it off. I mean, imagine that, having like a robot that could do the groceries for you, or take care of the elderly, or, you know, it has so many there's so many opportunities there with that. And if they're able to actually pull through with it, I think Tesla's going to become a very, very large company. Like, we're talking several $1 trillion market cap, for sure. 100%. If they're going into humanoid robots, what's next, right? Like, what's next? They're going to get the eVTOL jets. I mean, it seems like the sky is the limit with Tesla. It's not just a car company at this point. I mean, they're getting into humanoid robots. It's really wild. Like, how do you even value the company? How do you value Tesla? You can't value it as a car company. Can you value it as a tech company? But they're now getting into humanoid robotics. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, I think the market is going to have a very tough time valuing this. Yeah, probably. It's going to be interesting. Yesterday, Elon clearly stated that Tesla's a robotics company. Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't know. What kind of company is... Tesla's just a big conglomerate at this point. Like, they're doing everything. Like, I would absolutely not be surprised if at some point Tesla's gonna make some, you know, some kind of like a rocket ship or something, because I have no idea. Like, there's so many ways that Tesla could be going from here. That's what's so exciting about Tesla. It just surprises you every single time. They can do whatever they want. Exactly. I mean, they have the human capital. They have tons of capital, monetary wise. Elon has a Twitter account with like 60 million followers. It's like free advertisements, free PR. They are a market leader in EV technology, in full self-driving technology too. Yeah, nobody's ready for robotics. We'll see. I mean, I don't think anybody was ready for the iPhone. I remember back in the day, people ridiculed the iPhone. Guess what happened? The iPhone took over. It didn't even take that long, just a couple of years, and everybody was using iPhones. I remember people ridiculing the fact that you had to touch the screen to use it instead of having a keyboard. Oh, there we go. Haters gonna hate. DIDI up 3.6%. I bought some DIDI at $7. So that looks pretty good. Although we need to see some proper run-ups, right? So we need to see some big runs for DIDI. My portfolio isn't liking it, you know. Just lower highs, lower lows. We need some higher highs and higher lows. We need a trend to the upside. This is a good start. I have to say, that's definitely not bad. From that bottom to where it's at currently, that's a 5% increase. Oh no, I don't remember the iPhone 1. What I remember is the iPhone 4. iPhone 4 and iPhone 5. Everybody was super excited about that. DIDI is now up 3.75%. People are still not buying C3, even though the fact is that we have earnings coming up in a couple days. Interesting. Very interesting. Alibaba is up 2.6%. today. Still not a big move, you know. We've seen Alibaba go down like tens of percentage points. Can't believe it. I still can't believe it. Sitting at 44.8. All-time lows. All-time lows. We have earnings in roughly 11 or 12 days. CPI is starting to come a bit lower now. They recently had several partnerships. And, I mean, the technicals are just screaming oversold, right? Oh wait, oh wow, it's not even oversold. Hold up. That's kind of crazy. So it jumped up to neutral, but the price did not budge. Huh. Yeah, okay, the technicals are still pretty bad. I would say long term it looks good, but short term it's looking kind of iffy. It's still holding that support right now. Oh, there we go. I mean, what's going to happen next? They have $1.1 billion on their balance sheet, right? They are growing. It's not like they don't have any growth. They have almost zero debt. They have revenue. It's not just a cash burn company. We can see that on the quarterlies. 52.2 million in revenue, 24 million in losses. Overall, I think they have about, for this year, $200 to $210 million in revenue, which is definitely not bad. I can't complain with that. Things are just getting started for AI companies out there. Palantir is up 1% in the pre-market. Hold up. Yeah, okay, Palantir is still green. This feels a lot like a dead cat bounce. It seems to be a dead cat bounce. Like, we're not seeing strength, even in the pre-market. It's just going up slightly. Very, very slightly. Also on the Nasdaq, same story. So is it a dead cat bounce? I mean, this is the last support that we have. If it breaks through the 2100s, we're talking about like a massive correction that's going to be coming for the Russell. And you know, stocks are not exactly jumping. We're seeing like a 1 or 2% move in some of these stocks, but nothing impressive. We're not seeing a big bounce. It's still the pre-market, but generally when you see weak movement in the pre-market, then it rolls over when the market opens up. Yep. Yeah, look at that. DIDI's already coming back down, but remember, DIDI is down just recently. DIDI is down 30%. For it to not be able to jump like 5 or 10% right now, even after the good news that we got, is just ridiculous, right? So, very weak movement still. Alibaba up 2%. That's nothing in comparison to the downside that we got. That is nothing. I mean, it's similar to what we had here after the downturn, right? So we had a bit of a recovery, 4%, and it just kept going down. So I don't think we're out of the woods just yet. At least not yet. All right, we have 7 minutes, right? We have 7 minutes left until the market is going to be opening up here. 7 minutes. Make sure you hit the like. That would be awesome. Do it for my birthday. Hit that like button. And yeah, let's have a good time. There will be a giveaway at the end of this live stream. You have to have hit the like, subscribe, and join the Discord, which the Discord link is in the description if you want to participate for that giveaway. I actually have not linked the PayPal in the chat. Let me just quickly do that. I just got several donations on PayPal. I'll take a look at that in a sec. There we go. Let me just... Yeah, 6 more minutes left. Oh boy, I'm becoming a little nervous right now. Alibaba up 2.4%. DIDI up. There you go. That kept bouncing DIDI. Classic. It has to consolidate first. We need to see the regulators need to stop pushing down on these stocks. Let's see, the Russell, still green so far. Interesting. All right. I think we got a donation here from Kwame Dang. It's a 14 euro donation. A bit for your breakfast, Gara. Learn a bunches from you. Have a good one, Gara. Love the channel. Cheers. Love you too, man. Thank you for that donation. Paruhong Rai coming in here with a 2 euro donation through PayPal. Gara, your honest thoughts on Veil SA. There's small bearish news, but slides more than 10%. Even with bad news, this stock has not done this before. Like even when there was, okay, right. I'll take a look at Veil. You know what? I'll take a look at Veil after the market has opened up. I don't think it makes a lot of sense to do it right now. When the market opens up, I'll take a look at Veil. No problemo. There are 5 minutes left until the market opens up. If you want me, if you want to give me a birthday present, then hitting that like button would be awesome. That would be an awesome birthday present. Smash the like button. We've got 380 people watching. Would be great if everybody would hit that like for my birthday, which is going to be tomorrow. I'll be 24. I'm actually going to be celebrating it tonight with some buddies of mine. It's going to be wild. All my friends actually invest in stocks. I kind of got them into it. And so we're going to have some good times tonight. DD Equity Alert. Kessler Topaz announces that a securities fraud class action was filed on behalf of the... Of course. I mean, of course they've done that after the IPO. The IPO was very, very bumpy. I'm not surprised that there's a lawsuit going on against DIDI at the moment. Yet the price is still going up. Nobody cares. Absolutely nobody cares about this. The stock has already gone down. It already got punished. Think about it. From the all-time high, from $18, right? So all-time high was $18 to where it's currently at. It's down 58.8%. Do you really think anybody cares about a class action lawsuit after that? I don't think anybody cares. At that price? Hell no. I don't think anybody's dumping shares at the moment. Although, hey, the market could correct and then we could see some more downside. But yeah, thank you for the happy birthday wishes. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. I will have a great birthday. Hopefully today will be the rebound right prior to my birthday. That'll be great. Let's see. Wow. I bought more DD since it's on sale. Yeah, it's on sale. It's on sale. It's just a beautiful company that's on sale right now because of the Chinese government just spreading fear. It's on sale. Look, it went down 9% yesterday. Like, how many discounts do you want to get? It's a very risky stock, you know, and this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, but I am buying every single dip that I can get with DD stock. Still, I don't care about what's happening on the media. Media channels are going to be bearish like they always have been. You know, like when Tesla was sitting at like $20 per stock, they were very bearish on Tesla. Guess what? It's sitting at 900 now, or was sitting at 900 recently. Let's see, Market Watch. Alibaba's up 2%. Could still be a dead cat bounce, right? We'll have to see. High risk, high return. I mean, most stocks are sitting at like all-time highs. What do you want me to do? Should I be buying Apple stock? Oh, there we go. DD up 4.6%. Hopefully it's going to go to $8. It does seem like it could. So far so good. Yeah, we recently got good news. The fact that they're actually complying with the Chinese government and the fact that they're that they are able to grow. They're actually growing during the month that the Chinese government cracked down on it after they removed the app from the App Store. That just shows you how resilient this company is. Like they are actually going through hell, and they're still growing. Although, of course, you know their revenues are going to be capped because of the Chinese government demanding that their commission fees are going to be lower. But I don't think it's going to stop this company from absolutely killing it. Market open right as we speak. Let's go. Actually, forgot that. Damn. Here we go. All right. DD is up 4.6%. Tesla is up 1.2%. We have some of these Chinese stocks going up. Li Auto going up 2.5%. Neo up 1.7%. Xpeng 1.6% to the upside. AI still down. Nobody wants AI. Palantir flat. Apple up. Microsoft is up. Here we go. Google, Amazon slightly up. BNG on dimension slightly up. Nvidia's killing it. AMD is slightly up. There we go. Alibaba starting to move. Up 2.6% right now. I mean, it's a tiny amount in comparison to the downturn that we had. 2.7%. Is this the big rebound on Alibaba? Doesn't seem like it, but we'll see. DD is coming back up 4.3%. Nice. So far, so good, right? Who knows? It could still sell off. Stocks could still sell off. This is generally speaking, right? The first 30 minutes, stocks go up, and then they come down super rapidly right after. We got a 10.6 euro donation from Rachel Huang. Rachel says, "Happy birthday, Gara. Thank you for your help in the stock market this whole time since last September. Let's have many more years to come." I agree with you. Thank you for that donation. I think we're gonna have some awesome years coming up. You know, some years where, you know, the stock market might go down, and some where the market is going to rally like a bull. Hold up. Is Alibaba going up? Yeah, it's up 2.7%. That is very nice. 2.9%. It's spiking right now. MACD's about to cross 3% to the upside. Oh, wow. Tesla. Seems like Tesla's also moving here. Tesla's sitting at 690 now. 691.8. No surprise there with the AI day, right? So AI day is now being fully priced into the stock with the Tesla bot, right? The Tesla robot. Tesla's rising fast, yeah. NIO is up 2.9%. We have Li Auto up 5.2%. The Russell is still negative, right? Russell's still negative. Nasdaq is green. Dow Jones about to go negative, potentially. AI up 0.6%. Palantir is going up 0.3%. Seeing a little bit of upside now. Alibaba is failing to go above 165. And was that it? Oh, there we go. Wow. Speak of the devil. DIDI struggling to go above 7.5 at the moment. Still struggling. With the Chinese market down like 3.5%, I mean, it's already like a wonder that they're both going up. Tencent is going down 6% right now. Alibaba is heading up 165.9. Oh boy. Oh boy. My portfolio is liking this a lot. This is amazing. I am enjoying this rally. I bought a boatload of Alibaba at 160. But this is nothing. I mean, this is just a slight move to the upside. There's more coming down the road. This could just be the start of it. It could also be dead cat bounce, you know. For all I know, it could be a dead cat bounce. Still. Tesla up 2%, failing to go to the 700s. Market pulling back slightly. Although the Russell, look at that. Russell's coming back up. Recovering. MACD about to cross as well. Looks like the Russell's going up. Dow Jones green. Nasdaq green. S&P green. Overall green markets. Wow, Alibaba is up 3.5% right now. That's pretty great. That is beautiful. Still limited upside, right? I mean, what is 3.5% in the grand scheme of things? This stock was sitting at 190 just a couple days ago, right? Bitcoin is up 1.8%. Ethereum is up right now. And that's happening while the dollar is going up. That's an interesting fact. The dollar is up. Yeah, we see cryptos going up. Gold is going up. The 10-year is slightly down. And the overall indices are coming back up here. Especially the Russell and the Dow Jones. A bit of a move to the upside. Tesla's pulling back. Interesting. AI. Look at that. Finally, some movement. Darn it. We're seeing some buying pressure here in AI. C3.ai. It's going up a percentage point. Alibaba's not really holding up there. Same for DIDI, struggling to go above resistances. Robinhood up a percentage point. Virgin Galactic up a percentage point as well. What's happening with Cardano? Cardano is just moving up substantially right now. Damn. Hold up. Cardano sitting at all-time highs, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think right now would probably be the best time to be taking profits on Cardano. If there's a time, it would be probably right now. What is it? What is the market cap of Cardano? Should be like 70 billion, 70 or 100 billion, something like that. Tesla pulling back up a little bit. Both Palantir and AI are heading up. Both are up a percentage point. Just a slight amount. AI is going up today for your birthday. Should have never sold your crypto, Gara. I made a killing on Robinhood with the money that I got from the cryptos. A lot more than how much the cryptos are going up right now, so I think I disagree with that. But you know, the cryptos are up. I'm happy for anybody holding crypto. I still don't think it's going to last, but you know, we'll see about that. The next halving event is going to be 2024. So there's still lots of time between now and then. Anything can happen, eh? Baba is doing nothing. It's just straight up doing nothing. This is a very mild move. It's already starting to pull back as well, so still very oversold on the 4 hours. Looks like a great time to get in Nano. Yeah, I agree with that. Nano Dimension is still sitting at 5.5. It's a very cheap price. After all the share offerings and how much capital they were able to raise, I think, yeah, definitely Nano Dimension looking pretty good. Looking all right. Let's be a little bit more optimistic on this bad boy. I think if things go well, we'll probably see it back to like... could it drop a little bit further? Probably. Yeah, a little bit above 6. Yeah, BNGO up 2.9%. DIDI coming back up. Baba coming back up. AI sitting at 45.2. Will we see a comeback? Veil SA. Yeah, we were going to take a look at the Veil. I almost forgot. Sorry for that. Here we go. Veil. Yeah, Veil coming down. Ooh. Yeah, I was bullish on this. It actually did reach my target eventually. Non-energy minerals. Oh, wow. That is coming down a lot. 98 billion market cap. I have no idea why it's going down right now, honestly. Something must be happening. Maybe they had some bad news. Probably, I would say. Veil. Why is it going down? I am gonna seem like an absolute genius if C3.ai, DIDI, Alibaba, Palantir, etc. are gonna rally up like 100%. And I think it's gonna be possible in 6 months. But yeah, generally speaking, when you buy a stock at the bottom, you seem like an idiot because it's like, why would you buy a stock that has gone down 30 or 40%? Are you crazy? That's generally the mindset. It's like, why would you buy a stock that's down 30 or 40%? Don't you think it's going to go lower? That's how people think about it. It's obviously, this is like cigar butt trading. You buy a stock that's down a lot for the potential that it could recover back up. DIDI up 5.1% today. Still, nothing impressing. Very low. It's nothing. It's a tiny move. Does not impress me at all. Let's put it that way. This is not DIDI breaking out. It's like a 5.5% move after it went down like 60%. It's nothing. Although I see my portfolio going up because of it. You know, portfolio's getting carried a little bit now. But still, it's just 5.5%. Happy birthday tomorrow. Thank you. Yeah, it is my birthday tomorrow. I'll be 24. I'm going to be an old man. Just kidding. Yeah, so far so good. Fill the gap? We'll see. It's up 6%. Still, very, very tiny move to the upside after a significant downturn. It's whatever. Alibaba going up 3.1%. Same story. It's up very slightly. You're a kid. Thanks, man. C3.ai coming up 1.5% right now. Still, I mean, same story as with DIDI and Alibaba. Both are down massively. And C3 is also down massively. 1.5 is nothing. We're looking at potential like 10-20% rallies coming up short term. So, seems like a dead cat bounce so far. Trust me, if these stocks take years to recover, then the stock market is going to be crashing. Because these are stocks with good fundamentals. When stocks with good fundamentals take years to recover, generally it's a sign that there's not enough liquidity. When there's not enough liquidity, then eventually the market crashes. So, who knows? It could be that, you know, it could be that there's not enough liquidity right now. So, Alibaba coming back up 3.5% again. Wow, this is wild. Yeah, this is really good. Yes. Yes. Very good. DIDI's up 6%. Gara, are you sure that crypto is going to crash again? I'm pretty sure about that. Especially with CPI coming lower. I think when CPI comes lower, we're going to see like significant downturns. Yeah, so we have DIDI coming up 6.2%, which is nice, but you know, let's not get our hopes up. Remember what happened to DIDI the past couple days, the past couple weeks. Downturn after downturn after downturn. Same with Alibaba. Remember the past. Lots of downturns. It's about to fill the gap to the upside, though. So that's interesting. Will it fill the gap? DIDI up 6.4% so far. Yeah, I don't think you can compare many growth stocks to C3.ai. C3 will not go bankrupt if the market crashes. But many growth stocks out there are going to go bankrupt. I think C3 they have leeway for approximately something like a decade. They could survive for like a decade if the market crashes. On the cash that they have, of course. C3.ai going up 2 percentage points on my birthday. Cheers. That's beautiful. Although, once again, it's not even up that much. Gara has no clue about ADA, so do not sell your ADA, especially with the September 12th date. I think ADA is going to crash so incredibly hard. It's going to bleed out so hard. It's going to be remembered as a calamity. This is happening while inflation is going to be coming down. Plus, the halving event for Bitcoin is going to take another 3 years. This is not going to last. This is pure and pure greed. And I know, because I know a lot of people that are getting into ADA right now, and I know that they know nothing about the stock market. They know nothing about crypto, and they're just pouring money into it because it goes up, right? Because what goes up must go up, right? That's not how it works. At some point, the liquidity is going to peak. It's going to plummet super hard because what is it based upon? Why should it be going up right now? Are there substantial reasons? Is inflation actually going to be going up or down for the foreseeable future? It's probably going to go down. DIDI is up 7%. Congrats to anybody holding DIDI at $7. A bit of a rally to the upside. Nice. Do you feel better today? I do feel a lot better after having slept for like 9 hours. This time it's different with crypto. Too many institutions getting in. This time is different. See that? Once I hear that phrase, this time is different, that's when I know it's going to come down. Generally speaking, when somebody has to say the phrase, this time is different, straight up down. They said the same about Bitcoin. Remember, Bitcoin hit 60K, right? We made a video about that. I said it was going to come down. It came down substantially. I even have the price target. I said it was going to come down to 30,000. And that's exactly what happened. And a lot of people hated on me. They said, Gara, this time is different. Bitcoin is going to go to 100,000. Didn't happen. Did it go to 100,000? Nope. It crashed down 50%. Lots of people lost money on Bitcoin. Now, just because I am bearish short term does not mean that I'm bearish long term. I think Bitcoin is the way to go. I think cryptos are the way to go. I like Cardano, I like Ethereum. Just right now, I don't think we have enough catalysts to be pulling back up to significant levels. And to be frank, I think Cardano is right now in a bit of a frenzy as well. You hold crypto forever. Good luck with that. I mean, we'll see. Hold up. I would rather buy crypto at cheaper prices than just hold it forever. So you also believe no chance Bitcoin goes to 80? Oh, I do think it's going to go to 80K. But just not right now. It's going to take a couple years. Same for Ethereum. I think it's going to go to 10K. Yeah. It's just going to take time. Things like... These things take time. Lots of time. Seems like the market is going up substantially here. Russell spiking 0.4%. I love Gara content, but we are in a crypto bull market. I think we are now officially in the bear market. I'll show you what the bull market was. Hold up. I personally think, starting 2020, this was the start of a bull market, right? We had a move of 784%. Then we have the crash, the Bitcoin crash. And this was the start of the bear market. What does that mean? More selling than buying. We can see on the weekly chart that the MACD crossed to the downside. That for me, that was an initial signal like, okay, this is the start of the bear market. Even on the monthly chart, shows signs of weakening. Now, some people believe that what's going to happen here is Bitcoin is going to go all the way to 100K. Right? This is what some people think. And I think that is not going to be happening at all. And the major reason for that is we've already had the RSI top out. Right? Topped out, and it came back down. Volumes are also going lower. So this rally that we're currently seeing is happening on rather low volume relative to what we have seen in the past. Do we have any catalysts on the short term? Not really. Like, think about it. What is the biggest catalyst that we have for Bitcoin? It is the halving event, and that is going to happen in 2024. So I think this MACD cross is false. I think it's going to be reverting back down. And we're going to have this come back down substantially as well. And we'll see consolidationary movements for the time being. Does not mean that I'm bearish on crypto long term. One sec. It would be funny if it actually goes to 100K. That'd be hilarious. But yeah. We shall see. AI, look at that. AI holding strong. AI going to 44.4, up 1.4%, while Palantir is coming down 0.4%. Snowflake is down 10 percentage points. Finally, we're seeing a downturn in Snowflake. Snowflake down 10%. I have no idea why that is happening, but that is insane. Literally, he makes guesses of bare minimum. Well, I made a very good guess when Bitcoin was sitting at 60K because I said it was going to come down to 30K. And that happened, didn't it? I think Bitcoin went to 30K, right? Recently. I bought the dip at 30K. I also said in that same video where I said that Bitcoin was going to go down to 30K, I said there would be a possibility for a dead cat bounce to 50K, but it's not going to go above the all-time high. And people are incredibly butthurt about that because they're gambling all their life savings on Bitcoin, which is really, really risky. And I know some people that are doing that right now. And I saw this happen in 2017 as well. I've seen people just ruin their lives with Bitcoin. And that's why I'm just warning, like, yes, it can be bullish, but we could very well be in a bearish market right now. Snowflake. Wow. It makes sense. Snowflake was sitting at a very bloated market cap. Ugh. I just don't understand why Snowflake was sitting so high. Snowflake moves lower, but what's the reason though? Like, what happened with Snowflake? Did something happen? You also said that Ethereum is going to go down to 1K. It's above 3,000. Yeah. I said it was going to go to 1K. But guess what? That doesn't happen overnight. It could take several months. Just because I say a stock or an asset can go down doesn't mean it's going to happen overnight. Have some patience. I think a lot of people in the market right now have no patience. And that's why they're losing money, to be frank. If you don't have patience in the market, you're going to lose money. You're going to lose all your money if you don't have patience, actually. Most people lose all their money in the market because they don't have patience. And that may sound harsh, but it's the truth. Patience is it's so important in the stock market. If you don't have patience, like, what are you doing? DIDI's up 8%. Cheers. I mean, it's still down a lot, though, but 8%, I'll take it, you know. I'll take it anytime. You gotta have patience. Stocks don't go up overnight. It happens over weeks and months and potentially even years at sometimes. Patience is power and the key. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, literally, when I said that people don't have patience, literally 20 viewers left. These are 20 people that just have zero patience. Let's see. Li Auto up 5.3%. Damn. Neo is also retracing back up 3.3%. Tesla 681.4. I might buy some Tesla here. I might just do that. It looks like it might even go lower. I mean, there's a lot of FUD. There's a lot of FUD in the markets. It's incredible amounts of FUD. Fear, doubt, and uncertainty. Alibaba up 3.8%. DIDI is up 7.8%. Can Neo go to the 30s? It's already in the 30s. Neo is already sitting in the 30s. Yeah, it's sitting in the 30s right now. It's bouncing. I think probably it's not going to go much lower. Maybe you can... I mean... 35.6... That's a bit of a support right there. 35.7. 34 seems to be a strong support too, so... If we do see the market correct a little bit from here, then maybe 34. DIDI now up 8.3%. Alibaba is now up 4%. Baidu up 2.6%. Tencent. What the hell? Tencent was down like substantially, and then it recovered back up. Okay, cool. Up 2.9%. Gara, Microsoft is going, baby. Oh. Microsoft is up another 2%. Maybe time to short Microsoft. That's interesting. No, it's not time to short. No, it seems like Microsoft's going to come up even more. Just a little bit further. But yeah, it's overextending, that's for sure. That's what we're seeing right now with Microsoft. Up another 1.9%. Google and Facebook up 0.4%. Gara, why are Chinese stocks up? Because they're oversold. They're incredibly oversold. The fundamentals of these companies are still very strong. It's just they're oversold. All that's happening right now is that they have incredible earnings, they have incredible growth, but they're oversold. DIDI had good earnings. No, they didn't have earnings yet. It's just going up because it's going up. Because it's oversold. And we had good news. Recently we had good news for DIDI. It's also filling the gap right there. Hitting 7.9. Up 9.4%. So yeah. Just watch what's going to happen here, right? So people didn't buy the dip right here. So what's going to happen? Let's say DIDI goes back to like $8.5. Here's where retail's going to buy, and then the stock drops again. And then retail's going to complain about the fact that DIDI's dropping. Every single time. When the stock is sitting low, nobody buys the dip. When the stock is sitting high, suddenly retail's going to buy. It's frustrating, but it happens every single time, very consistently. I almost want to cry when I see it. It goes up, people buy, then it goes down, people sell, then it goes up, people buy, it goes down, people sell, every single time. Some news came out of China. What? The stock market is oversold in China. It's down like, well, how much is it down right now? Like 25%? No wonder we're seeing a bounce. DIDI now up 10.3%. Surprise, surprise, surprise. But yeah, it's once again, this is just 10%. The stock is still down a lot. It's still down significant amounts. So, yeah. It's great, but it could be greater. Looks like there might be a short squeeze happening. You think? The shorts are getting squeezed to death at the moment. This is really high volume. One sec. Yeah, look at that. C3.ai up 2.6%. Would you look at that? 2.6% to the upside on C3. DIDI is still up 10%. Alibaba up 3.5%. That's wild. Das ist wild. Ba, 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 ba. No one buys the dip. Ah, yeah, yes, there's so much buys they should buy. What are you talking about? Jesus. Honestly. What are you on about? DD is up 9.3%. Let's see, Baba 3.3. Anybody that just bought, it's for DD, by the way. It is a high probability it's gonna pull back now. So just saying, could come down to 7.6 because it just filled the gap, right? Gara, is today's rise because of options? Probably, yeah. Options are expiring. So many people that are holding puts getting absolutely messed with by the market makers. Because that's what we're seeing, right? The companies that are shorted most are now going up. Wow. What might be causing that? Shorts getting capitulated right now. What's happening to Palantir? Well, I think the bulls are getting messed with. The calls, right? So the calls are getting messed with. Puts and calls are being messed with at the moment because it's, you know, it's the end of the week. Options are expiring too. I would say that is part of the reason. Oh, oops. Oh, wow, look at that. Xpeng up 4.7. Lee, 5%. Jeez. These are some big run-ups. Neo up 2.9%. Very mild. I would say Xpeng and Li Auto have been doing pretty good recently. I'm still surprised that C3 is only up 2.6%. Honestly, it should be running up 10-20% right now. Easily. For earnings. Microsoft is killing it right now. 2.4%. 2.3%, sorry. It's wild. Good day for the Chinese stocks. I like what I see. AI starting to pull back. No words for this. No words. It's what can I say? It has not even, it didn't even manage to fill the gap, and it fell down. But yeah, the Russell's up 0.5 percentage points. The Nasdaq up 0.7%. So the Nasdaq's still doing good. Obviously, Microsoft is leading the way. Dow Jones also up 0.5%. Seems like the Dow Jones is going to come back big time. The 10-year is rising, so the bond market is slowly selling off. Just slightly. We are seeing Tesla come back to 678. And, yeah. Good stuff. Robinhood sitting at 44. It's been coming down quite consistently, eh? Hood back to IPO? I don't think so. I do think it's going to hold this. It's going to hold the line. But yeah, cheaper prices. I like it. We're getting some cheap prices here. Especially for Robinhood. I think it's going to bounce back slowly, but steadily to the 46. Probably. DIDI still up 10%. Alibaba is potentially about to fill the gap to the 170s. Maybe if we're lucky. Look at that. That's still, I think it's still possible. Lucid is up slightly, up 1.3%. Yeah. All right. Wild times. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Appreciate it. I want to see what's happening with... oh, wow. Ooh. Alibaba. Let's go. Come on. Gap fill. Gap fill. Not quite. Come on. We need that gap fill on Alibaba. Fill the freaking gap. You see it's struggling right here. Bit of a shooting star pattern. Ah, come on, man. The stock has come down. How much is it down? Just recently, right? Just recently. Since the 26th. Down 26%. It's failing to just do a simple gap fill. That's a 7.8% move from the bottom. Very disappointing. To say the least, right? Very disappointing, to say the least. Although DIDI is trying to push above $8, like we said. It filled the gap already. Seems like the next target is going to be around maybe the 8.5. Potentially. I mean, there's definitely interest for it, right? So we're seeing the volume spike. Happy advanced birthday, Gara. Wishing you good health and a lot of fortune. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Cheers. Yeah, my birthday is tomorrow. We'll be 24 years old. Microsoft still heading up 2.5% right now. Wow, that's wild. 2.28 trillion market cap. I am actually ready to short this bad boy. Daily overextended. Weekly definitely overextended. Can go up a little bit further. Monthly chart. Overextended. It's insane. I'm gonna add some short positions on Microsoft. We'll see what happens. Tiny positions. And we'll be adding over time. So I'm gonna be hedging. I'm gonna have to hedge a little bit, right? We're seeing some of these stocks go up so much. And you know, going into September and October, it could be bearish. So I'm gonna start to add some hedge positions. You know, on stocks that I think are overextending right now. It could definitely go up another 5% easily, right? Just because it's overextended doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go down right away. Gara, never bet against Fang. Well, we'll see. Yeah, don't try this at home, by the way. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. This is very risky. Microsoft could go up to 330, 320. Who knows? That's why I said I'm just adding a small amount, shorting it to the downside. We'll see where it goes from here. All right. All-time highs are buy signals. No, it's not. All-time highs. Usually, you don't want to be investing at all-time highs. Even if you know the stock is going to go up more down the road, it's still better to be buying at all-time lows, or at least significantly lower from an all-time high. Like, I mean, we've seen it happen with Palantir, with Microsoft. Sorry, for example, here at the 999. Right, that was how much lower? 14% was a buying opportunity. Even right here, 10% down from the all-time high. That was a buying opportunity. But you don't buy at the all-time high necessarily. Although it's still up 16.7%, you would have been up way more than that, right? It's 27% if you just waited a little bit. We're seeing stocks kind of pull back a little bit now. Interesting. Gara struggles with sarcasm. I'm not struggling with sarcasm. I know what you mean. Sometimes sarcasm can be the truth too. All right, let's see. Yeah, some stocks are pulling back right now. Microsoft's still pulling up stronger. Stronger and stronger. Virgin Galactic Green. Alright. Anyway, I will have a bit of a toilet break right now. I'll be back in a second. So stay where you are. That is the 1 minute for Tesla. Alright. Be back in a sec. Oh, AI is not giving up on me today. Fantastic. Beautiful. Wow, Microsoft is just still heading up here. Damn, man. That's interesting. Whoa. Damn, XBang up 6% right now. We need Lucid to go up. I don't think Lucid is going to go up anytime soon. It will stay low for some time. You don't have patience with Lucid? Why do you buy a stock that has a 40 billion market cap with no revenue if you have no patience? You know what I mean? Like, what's the thought pattern behind that? When you're buying a stock that has no revenue with a 40 billion market cap, you're buying for the long term. You're not buying for the short term. Unless there's a big catalyst like a merger. I got out for the merger, so. But yeah. I don't understand that. It sounds condescending, and it is. I mean, come on. What do you expect? It has a 40 billion market cap. How long do you think it will take? It will probably take them a good 6 months before we see anything. At all. Because they need to be delivering some vehicles. They haven't really gotten that done yet, so. Just watch. Just watch what's going to happen here, right? So. Imagine that, right? So, bit of a spike and then instantly pulls back. That's what we've been seeing for Alibaba. Instantly pulls back on any spike to the upside. And the same thing has been happening for DIDI as well. So, let's see if it's going to happen again. It will be funny, but that's been the recent pattern. Spike, instantly down. What's happening with Uber? Wow, Uber's getting wrecked. Damn. Yeah, I am bullish on Uber. I like the current price. 39.6. That's great. Although COVID is not having a good impact on Uber at the moment. Yep, Baba coming down, DIDI coming down. There we go. It's already pulling back. It's just, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. When you see a 50% pullback and it's not able to move up 5%, I mean, it's a very weak signal. Still. So it's gonna take some time for the, for the stocks to be coming up. Patience is gonna be rewarded. Patience. AI is up 2.6%. Although it's coming back down along with the whole market. Oh, wait, actually, no. The whole market's actually going up right now. Nasdaq is spiking a percentage point. Russell up 0.5%. Dow Jones up 0.5%. S&P almost up 0.5 percentage point as well. And, yeah. I mean, it's looking pretty good. DIDI coming down. Baba coming down. Haha, you should alt switch to crypto. New bull run is coming. They say that every single time right before the cryptos top out. Every single time I've heard that, it's like right before cryptos top, and then it just rolls over. The new bull run is coming. It already came. This is the bull run. Hold up, how much did it go up? 1 sec. Let me check. 4 hours. Is this not a bull run? It already came and went. There's a 150% move to the upside. Same for Ethereum. It's lots of resistance here. Bitcoin, same story. It is too late, short term, I think, to be profiting from this run. Short term. Long term, I think there's lots of potential. I want to see what's happening to Riot. See, this is a true picture. Riot hasn't recovered yet. Mara has not recovered yet. Went down, actually. Although it's up 6.3% today, of course, because of the cryptos. Health Wealth Program coming in here with a £2 donation. Please look at GRWG. What do you think in the coming weeks? What, I've never heard of that. Is this a penny stock? Oh, 1.7 billion market cap. It's not a penny stock. Looks like it was pumped up and is now dumping back down. $193 million in revenue. Net income of 5.3 million. Gardening products. Interesting. Yeah, after earnings were missed, it came back down. Well, they're growing fast. But yeah, growth companies haven't been doing quite well recently. But yeah, Q2 was interesting. They're profitable. 125 million in revenue. That is definitely interesting. They didn't hold any support line there, just came back down substantially. And it's oversold. I do think it's still probably going to be descending downwards, though. At least it seems like it would. ARK is up 1.5%. Tesla's coming down 677.6. AI is still holding up. Palantir down 0.7%. There we go. DIDI down. Already coming back down. So far, so good. Yeah, I think it's going to probably bounce back. Maybe consolidate a bit, but bounce back to where it was, to the 40s. Earnings are looking all right. So, wouldn't be surprised if it would just bounce back over the course of the coming weeks. To the 40s. Unless there's something I don't know about the fundamentals, which could very well be the case. But looking at the technicals and the recent earnings, just because they missed doesn't mean that the stock should be going down. Maybe the expectations were too high. Tilray. I really don't like Tilray. I said it was going to go sideways, and it just plummeted, right? I mean, come on. You're kidding, right? Look at that. Net income minus 3 for... Maybe that's a one-time loss. Could be the case. But still, market cap of 5.7 billion. I'm not going to touch this. Maybe it gets cheaper. DIDI coming back even further. After the spike that we had. Like, when is it going to bounce? Although it does seem like this could be a support zone. 7.7. Give it up. Gara hates great stocks. I mean, Apple. I have Apple in my long-term portfolio. I don't look at Apple. Why would I? This stock moves so incredibly slowly. I mean, geez. Okay, so if you would have held Apple from July 2020 until now, you would have had a 56% gain, roughly. And that's like right there. Obviously, if you would have bought the dip, it would have been performing a lot better for you. But that's assuming that you would have been able to sell it in a bullish period of time. For the most part, Apple's been trading at 120, so that's a 30% gain. If you would have bought Palantir at $9, you would have made like a killing. If you would have bought Tesla, if you would have bought any other stock, you would have made a lot more than just 30% or 50%. So, yeah. Although it's a safer stock, right? It's like Apple, you know, they're almost, at this point, guaranteed to make lots of money. But, yeah. Will it go to the 160s? Maybe. We'll see. It has a market cap of 2.45 trillion. 2.45 trillion market cap. Is it going to double at a market cap of 2.45 trillion? I'm not so sure about that. So yeah, I prefer to be holding smaller cap stocks over the big bloated big tech, which has limited upside. You said patience, Gara. Yeah, I have patience, but when there's limited upside, I mean, you cannot watch Apple stock go up 500%, for example. It's not going to go up 1,000%. There's just a limit, right? There's a limit to how fast, at such market caps, a stock can go up. They have a very big float, and there's just not enough capital to be pulling it up that much. Yet with a small cap like C3.ai or just, you know, a smaller cap like Palantir, there's lots of possibilities. Of course, it's safer because it doesn't go to zero. Like, what's the chance Apple's going to go to zero at this point? Probably zero. But yeah, hey, I mean, if you like stocks that have market caps of 2.5 trillion, go ahead. Go buy Apple. But hey, once it gets disrupted, you know, don't come crying back to me like, oh no, Apple's going down. That's what I'm fearing right now, that Apple would actually get disrupted in some kind of way by Facebook potentially, you know, with the VR or some other company, which would render maybe part of its business useless, and that would just turn to be eventually that will become a negative spiral. And we haven't had a big pullback for Apple in a while. One second. Yeah, people like Apple because they use their products. I have an iPhone, tablet, and whatnot. Once the growth stops with Apple, this will become a value stock, pretty much. I'll say within the next 2 years. Wow, Microsoft is up 3 percentage points. How much is that in? That's pretty much around $60-70 billion added to the market cap just in one go. It's not even caused by earnings. Gara, their growth never stops. You wish that was the case. Growth stops at some point. Let's see. Their growth never stops. I want to see what's happening with Microsoft. Microsoft to raise prices as much as 20% for some flagship products. Alright, okay, that's probably the reason. Alright. Microsoft Corporation on Thursday said it will raise prices as much as 20% for a bundle of software called Microsoft 365. That includes popular apps like Teams and Outlook. The increases will take effect within 6 months. Microsoft said in the blog post, okay. Sales of $53.9 billion in its most recent fiscal year. And that's just for the Microsoft 365 suite. Interesting. Yeah, that is most likely the reason why Microsoft stock is going up. It's because of that price raise. There we go. DIDI coming down. There we go. So far, so good. Yeah, we had a spike. I mean, there was some interest. Still positive, right? But are we finally gonna see an ascension, right? We need to see it. We need to see it ascending upwards, and that's not something we have seen in a while. The Toot Chef is rebounding. Yeah, 4.6%. Can't really call that a rebound, but that's alright. Bitcoin hitting 48K. Ethereum 3.27. Cardano going up the most, sitting at 2.4. Interesting. All right, it's time for the giveaway, and that's when we go to the Discord. So make sure you join the Discord. We're gonna do it at the Discord. Here we go. Link is gonna be in the live chat. and it's also in the description. Hit the like button for this stream. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Hit that notification bell as well. We're going to have a birthday giveaway. Alright. Let's see. I am going to create a special channel for the giveaway. Cool. Do you want DIDI to go down? I would love to buy some DIDI. So if it goes down, I don't really mind actually. You know, buying at $6, I mean, I'll take it. If people are going to keep selling, I mean, sure thing. I have enough capital to buy the dip until 2022. Yeah. AI is actually still holding up 2.5%. All right, here we go. We're going to start with the giveaway now. I'm going to share my screen. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. So, the person that wins the giveaway will be receiving a piece of merch from me, specifically. So, if you want to actually participate, the Discord link is going to be in the live chat. It's also in the description. Fantastic. And we're going to start right away. Actually, I don't have a whole lot of time right now, but I've got enough time to do this giveaway. All right. So, I think we'll just go with a random number generator. Let's keep it simple, eh? There we go. Right, a number between 1 and 100. Let's go. It's going to be interesting. Easy game. There we go. Gotcha. I think somebody won. I think it was 20. I believe. Oops. Let's just check it. Yeah. More Rice won the giveaway. Awesome. Congrats. You won the giveaway. Cheers. Alright, we'll be communicating right after this. And I'll be giving away one piece of merch to More Rice. Once again, congratulations. Yeah. It's a small giveaway, but I thought I might as well do it. Because it's, you know, it's my birthday tomorrow, so I thought, you know, let's go. Alright, I will be wrapping up this current live stream. I'm going to have to do some things here in my room, set things up, because I'm going to have people coming over in my apartment. So, yeah, cheers. Have a great day, everybody. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe to the channel. Would appreciate that a lot. And, yeah. Hopefully, we'll see the stock market bounce even further for the coming days, you know, after the weekend. I will not be live for the second live stream, by the way. I'm going to have people over, like I just said. I'm going to be celebrating my birthday And yeah, I wish everybody an awesome, awesome day. And good luck with trading. Good luck with investing. We'll be back. I think we'll be back on Sunday. So, yeah. Enjoy your birthday. Thank you. Yeah, I will definitely enjoy my birthday. It's going to be wild. C3.ai actually came back up on my birthday. It's up 2.5%. I appreciate that a lot. That's just great. To more and more gains. All right. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Once again, congrats to Mo Rice for winning the giveaway. And I will see you guys and gals very, very soon. So smash a like, subscribe, check the social media. We have an Instagram, a Twitter. The links are down below in the description. And yeah, have a great weekend. See you soon.